A bacon bone puts you on YouTube. Somebody told me. Well, I don't care. The shit that I said. I mean, sure, I fucking stuttered, but I'm okay with what I said. Link.
Listen, that's how they try to get pain. They're suffering, so they make you feel shame by humiliating you. So they put you on YouTube, and think about how evil that is. You're stuttering, being this idiot, whatever, and they're laughing at that, and they derive pleasure from that. What does that say about who raised them and what type of people they are, what type of animals they are, that they would take pleasure in another person's suffering and being humiliated? That is an evil state of mind to be in.
Yeah, that reminds me when I was a teenager. That is how I felt about the world. Like I felt literally like I was isolated on purpose without no fucking reason. Like I thought I was completely moral. I thought I was completely like fine. Like why
I
does
didn't know
nobody
it was
like?
immoral. Because my mom is the only one to tell me what's good and bad. So I didn't know what she was doing was even wrong. I thought like that's why I felt so guilty about it, because I never knew it was wrong other than she saying, "Hey, you're wrong." And by the way, I'm the one who decides what's right and wrong. I can cover my immoral behavior. How would I know? I'm a kid. I have no chance against an adult who's in charge of me. I felt evil for the 43 years. I felt that
But
evil because
yeah, but
there was no other choice but it's funny, these guys all want me to take accountability, and they're like, you didn't feel bad growing up, right? Yeah, they think I was like some like Donald Trump with a silver spoon in my mouth, and I just had a good old grand time. They don't realize like how fucking horrible my life was, embarrassing my life was growing up. Like I wasn't a bad person already, and I didn't know it. I mean, I was just hiding the fact.
I was like just isolating and keep isolating because like I felt like nothing like I felt like not only did I feel like I was more, I was like, well, if nobody tells me how to act, I don't know. Like I actually, even to this day, I still actually think like the thoughts that I had, the evil thoughts, like fuck the fuck you attitude that I had, was actually completely justified to me because
It is, because they give you no way out of it. If you make the most evil thing a parent can do is make a demand on a child to be good and only punish them when they're bad and not even teach them how to be good. So that child becomes, they feel guilty, 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 shame, 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 shame. And it's just resentment. It's like, I can't change. You won't tell me how to be good. So now I just feel like very vengeful, very like, I just want to make people suffer just like I'm suffering. That's why like guys like Stephen Paddock crack and they start firing into crowds of people because nobody taught him how to deal with it. You think it, I know his parents are a piece of shit because they seem all sweet and nice. Oh, we didn't know him. He was such a nice boy. You
yeah.
think his parents taught him how to behave in society so that he ended up shooting people? Hell no. Hell, they are guilty as fuck.
No,
They are
specifically,
evil
specifically,
because they produced
yes.
shut up. They produced a guy who went to Vegas and shot up over 500 people. And you're telling me they had nothing to do with that? That is the most evil statement of all. That's saying, not my fault. No, the fact that you cover that up and claim he's just had some mental illness and you didn't had no say in raising him. You think if we dig Stephen Paddock's body up, he'll be able to tell us how to attract a woman, how to have friends? He was a fucking a self-described. His friends described him as a loner because he never told them what the dangerous things that what was on his mind, all the suffering and shame he was feeling. No wonder he shot at that crowd. He just snapped.
Yeah, that's what happens when you
Which
hit
is
rock.
What's that?
I said that's what happens when you hit rock bottom. Sometimes you go on a shooting spree. Other times, you molest children.
Yeah, I agree. So I know you're trying to shame me, and I just got done telling all these people that I feel ashamed for years. What should I do about it? What should I do about it? Hello? I'm asking you, what should I do about it? I'm asking you a serious question. What should I do about it?
You need to
What's to do
affect real
about it?
change in your life, man.
I know, but what should I like? How? Tell me how. Tell me how.
Well, I mean, usually these type of personality changes are really hard to undertake, so it's not
Like,
going to be an easy task.
okay, but what are the steps I should take to do it?
Well, if I were you,
Yes.
I'd go to those websites, Manhood 101 and Chick Academy, and
Okay, but that's me.
I'd either
So
delete them or severely edit some stuff, because I mean, if when you read it, it just comes off like really
I
bad.
agree. I know how
And
it comes off. Just remember, you remember when I first met you. Remember how I came off? Right? You remember that? Now think about now how I come off now. What's the difference? Like, how do you feel better or worse about me? Do you feel better or worse about me? I'm asking you a question.
You got him muted.
No, he's not muted. He can talk right now. I don't know why he's not answering. Hello? Well, I mean, I answered your question. Why aren't you answering my question?
I think he's in the restroom.
Okay, well, it was very convenient timing for that. I usually get up and pee in the middle of a conversation. That I would consider that like something's wrong. If I just got up and pee while I was in the middle of a friend, well, that would be bizarre. You don't think that's strange?
I think he lives on a boat, so he might have limited time to use the bathroom when he's at shore.
What do you want? Do you want to just joke me to death? Like, why don't you just
No, he genuinely lives on a boat.
So what?
He lives in North Carolina on a boat.
He's got bad internet connection too, so he cuts in and out of conversations.
You're not joking. I thought you guys just.
No, he genuinely lives on a boat.
Yeah, but here's the problem. Because you guys lie so often, that's exactly why I don't trust you. I always ask you like 3 or 4 times the same thing because I never believe you. I mean, I have to always check because I'm always suspicious of your motives because you lie so often. You try to play me, you try to fake me out. So when you tell me the truth, it's like that's the whole story of the boy who cried wolf. He kept lying so often, and then when he told the truth, all the villagers thought he was bullshitting, and he died. He paid the price. Same with you guys. You guys pay the price when you fuck people over like you always do, and you get together as a group. You're like a gang basically. And what you do is you go around and beat people up. Okay, great. But then at some point you're lonely, you want affection, you want friends, and you go out to the community and go, hey, we're the people who beat you up. Who wants to be our friend? Who wants to make us feel good and have a good affection, good friendship, good talks? Everybody scatters. And that's why. It's because you guys lie so often. I am just like, I'm always suspicious. I'm worried you're going to fucking do something to me again. That's why I don't trust anything you say. So you should just say, you could say the sun's coming up. And I would know that, but if you said it, I wouldn't trust it. I would think you're playing a joke on or trying to get back at me or attack me. See, that's exactly why people don't trust you in your real life. Same reason, because you joke so much. People don't know when you're serious. They don't know when to believe you. And if they have to guess when to believe you, it's too much effort. Like right now I'm puzzling. When you said that, I'm like, is he really on a boat or is he going to make me feel
He lives on a boat.
Listen, that's not the point.
Hey, Scally.
Listen, hold on. Listen. He said, is that guy's on a boat? And I'm like, is that guy really on a boat or is this guy fucking me over and once again trying to prank me? See, I don't know that because you've lied so often. I have no incentive to trust you. That's why I don't want to do the work of even listening to you because
I'm back now. My internet. I'm having problems with my internet. Excuse me.
I know. That's not the point though. My point was I am suspicious of your motives and that's why I don't want to deal with you guys because you always lie to me. So when this guy just told me the truth, I was having trouble believing it. I didn't even want to believe it because I'm like, this guy's lied so often, I have to check it. I have to get verification from like 3 or 4 people now. And I still, by the way, I still don't trust you guys because I don't know if you guys all colluded and the joke was a boat or whether he's actually on a boat. I still don't believe you. Do you realize that? I'm still suspicious. I'm not 100% sure that he's even on a boat because you guys have lied to me so often. You guys realize that? Hello?
I can understand what you're saying, but I didn't know. I didn't think he lived on a boat when they first said it, but he does.
But I don't know whether to trust it. I don't trust you.
Oh, I know that, but I can only say what I know and
okay,
so photos and
really,
videos.
It doesn't really, nothing really turns on it, right? He lives on a boat. If you don't trust
okay,
it,
great. I don't believe you though because you've lied to me so often. So
that's fine. That's fine. Nothing turns on it. So Seamus.
No, I'll tell you what's not fine because if I listen for 1 second, I'll let you respond, but just I want to mute you for 1 second so I can get this out. If I don't believe what you're saying, then I don't care about anything you're saying. Like you could tell me something helpful, like I could be dying of a heart attack. You say you need to take 50 cc's of this medicine to revive your heart. If it was coming from you, I would rather just die. So you're telling me to care about what you say like it's a minor problem. It's the major reason why I don't even like if you got server muted or just got banned, I wouldn't care because I would be like, This guy has given me no reason to listen to him. Does that make
Look,
sense?
I don't know about everyone else, and I can't speak for everyone else.
Hold on.
I personally have never.
Hold on. Let him speak, and then you could speak. Go ahead. Wait. Go ahead.
I defer my time to Shamos. I don't have any response for that.
No, but you just said I said I don't trust you. I have no reason to trust you, and I don't like you. Therefore, and you said that's not a problem, right? To you?
I mean, nothing turns on it, is what I said.
Which means it's not a problem, right?
It means that nothing turns on it.
Is it a problem or not? Let me ask you: is it a
it-
problem or not to you? Yes or no? Is it a problem or not to you?
Whether or not
Is it a problem or not? Just answer me that, please. Be
I
honest.
don't know what I can't think what you're thinking. So if something turns on it for you, it's a
I
problem.
don't even know what turns on it means. I don't know what that means.
It means if Shamos wants to talk to you about what he thinks you
Yeah,
should
but
do,
did you hear what I said? I said I don't trust you. Therefore I don't like you. Therefore anything you say I don't care about. Is that a problem or not?
I mean, I don't think so.
Okay, if you don't think so, then here's the consequence of that. I just will not have you in the room. And according to you, it's not a problem. So you shouldn't be bothered if I just don't have you in the room. So I'm going to do exactly that. I'm just going to remove you from the room.
Come on, dude.
No,
Don't do
I'm
that.
going to do. Listen, I just told you, I don't want to be around you, and you were okay with that. So we have solved.
Look, I don't trust you necessarily, but I still want to talk to you.
Listen, you don't have to. I agree with you. You don't have to trust me. But don't you care about me?
But I
trusting you?
will. I will
But-
trust you tentatively. And I'll give you trust.
No. Forget about you. Listen, forget about me trusting you. I'm sorry. Forget about you trusting me. The problem is, if I don't trust you, I won't even want to hear.
Dude, I'm not even like part of this. It's between you and Shamos. Why?
No. It is because, like I said, I don't trust you. So people I don't trust, I don't want around me.
Dude, I can't say. There's nothing I can
Listen,
say.
let me
to
put
not
in
piss
real.
you
Let me
off,
put
you
in
know
real.
that?
Let me put in
There's
real.
fucking
dynamics.
nothing that I can fucking say. Anything I say.
Who's
is
the
gonna
guy?
piss
Listen,
you off.
who's a celebrity you don't trust? Just name one celebrity you don't trust.
Weinstein.
No, just give me a dude who you wouldn't want behind you. Give me one example of a dude you wouldn't want standing behind you. Like you just would worry something that might happen.
Louis
Bill
C.K.
Clinton.
Louis C.K., Ryan, it doesn't matter. Mike Tyson, okay? Let's say Mike Tyson. Let's say Mike Tyson after a fight was standing behind you, and he hates white people, and he was like somebody humiliated him, and he was fucking angry. Would you trust Mike Tyson to stand behind you? Hey, I'm asking you, Tom.
Dude,
Answer my question.
Can you give me a chance to think about it?
Don't think about it. That's a lie. I do that. You know how I know you're a liar than me? I'm a way better.
There's nothing that I can say that's gonna please
No,
you,
you
right?
can tell me the
You
truth.
just
You
if
could
you
tell me the
just
truth.
want to boot me, then just fucking boot me.
Okay, I will then. I agree with you. So we've solved the problem, right? So if I want to boot you, I just boot you. I gave him his wrist. You guys are all witness to that. I have solved the problem, have I not? He doesn't.
Fascist.
How so? How am I being fascist? You tell me. I thought I did it in front of everybody. How do you justify that I was a fascist decision? I just told him I don't trust him. Therefore, I don't want to listen to anything he has to say. Therefore, I don't want to deal with him.
There you go. You don't want to listen to anything he has to say.
Yeah, I agree. So why not just have him leave? Then he doesn't have to listen to me. I don't have to listen to him. Wasn't that a fair situation? We all win.
Oh, what if one of us wanted to listen to what he says?
Okay, but you could stay. That's fine. If you want to listen, you could stay. That's your right. But if I don't want to be around a person, is it my right to not be around a person?
To censor him?
Yeah, doesn't that mean
No. Do you call it censorship if I want to kick in your door and come in? Is that censorship if you keep me out? Yes or no? Whoever could accuse me of censorship. Is it censorship? Yes or no?
Is it possible to table this discussion after?
No, it's
after
not
the
possible.
Shamos thing?
It's not possible at all. Can somebody answer me, please? Am I allowed?
Not the same.
Answer me, please. Am I allowed to have rules in my own house? And when I'm living here in my house right now, am I allowed to have rules in my own house? Yes or no?
They're just trying to make you feel guilty about kicking the Tom Bunny.
I know. I already know that. I'm well aware of that. Thank you for telling me. I'm just trying to get to the bottom of it. Am I allowed to have my rules in my own house? Yes or no? Somebody
you can
answer.
have rules.
Yes.
If you have the rules.
Yes,
you
you're
can't
allowed.
No. I want to hear. I only want to hear from the people that don't. No. I only want to think about. I want to hear from people who think I don't have the right to have rules in my own house. Only want to hear from you.
You
Whoever-
can have
Right.
rules in your own house, but if you have
Right.
rules in the server that you use to kick
No,
other people,
this okay. I'll tell you what. I will get off the
you
server.
cut me off, dude.
Listen.
You said you wouldn't
I
cut me
will
off, and
shut
you,
up. Listen. I will answer your question.
Bro.
Right? I will leave my own server that I created, by the way, and you guys can have it. I will give you all mod status in here. I'm going to make everybody admin of this server. You can all have it. I will go back to my server. Is that fair? Am I allowed to do that? Yes or no? I will unmute
You
you. And I
broke
want to answer.
your own rules.
Hold on. I want to answer for this guy. Go ahead. Am I allowed to do that? Yes or no?
you're allowed to do that. Well,
Okay.
you're allowed to, but I
What?
don't see why you wouldn't be allowed to. Like,
Well, because I don't want to be around this guy, and you're saying it's fascism, censorship if I do that. So I want to
You're
let you
allowed to
unban
censor.
him. Hold on. I'm going to give you mod. Hold on. Listen. I'm going to give you mod status. You can unban him when I leave, and then I will be back on my server, and it'll be my rules. And if you come on and you don't want to follow my rules, can I keep you out of my server? Is that fair?
dude,
No, I'm
I
asking you just to answer the question. Is that fair?
You
I'm
broke your own
only.
No,
rules.
you're
You
avoiding.
didn't let me finish talking, dude.
answer the question.
You're replying
You can't
back
tell
to
me
me,
if
but
it's
you don't
fair or
even
not.
know
It's a
what I
very
wanted
simple.
to
No.
say.
It's very simple. It's either fair or unfair. Either I can't. I'm not allowed to go back to my own server and set my own rules for who comes in there, or I can't. Wait, I can or I can't. Yeah, it's either or. Can anybody think of any option I'm missing?
Yeah.
Tell me. Let's write down options.
It's bad to do that. You can do it, but it's bad.
I can do it. 2, I can't do it. Or what's the other? Any other option?
No.
You can do it, but it's
You're
bad.
Do it. Hold on. Do it, but it's bad. Does that one? Does number 3 really matter? If I'm allowed to do it, but
My
it's bad,
God.
does that really matter?
Those are all dumb.
I don't care if they're
Listen,
dumb.
you're
I'm not asking
no.
dumb. Listen, let's say they're all dumb. Let's say they're all dumb. Do I still have the right to do it? Do I still have the
Look,
right to do it?
You're
Yes or
missing
no?
the point.
Nobody's answering me. Nobody's answering. Yes or no? Do I have the right to do it?
Reddit has the right to censor you, but you don't use Reddit because they censor you. So you have the
I
right
don't
to do
care.
it.
I'm not asking about Reddit. I'm asking about, am I allowed to leave, to go to my own server and set my own rules? Yes or no? Yes or no?
You're all missing the point.
No, you're not
You're
answering
being
the question.
fallacious.
Lying.
You're breaking your
lying.
own
You
rules.
can't give me an answer. You're lying. It's a simple proposition. Either I'm allowed to go to my own server and set my own rules, or I'm not. One or the other. You guys can't tell me the answer to a simple question. That's how deceptive you are, and that's why I don't trust all of you, because you can't give me a simple answer. You ask me for so much complex questions about my life, my suffering, my issues, how I feel about the world, how I've changed the world, the things I've done.
How you think littering is just as bad as pedophilia.
What's that?
They're just trying to manipulate you.
I
And
realize this, but I don't care. I care about what I want in life because I am enjoying my life. So if they want to try to humiliate me, good for them. They can do whatever they want. As I am just asking, am I allowed to do whatever I want? And I cannot get a straight answer from anybody in here to tell me, am I allowed to go back to my own server and set my own rules? That's the only thing I'm asking right now. And I want an answer before I'm going to talk about anything else. I will not allow conversation about anything else tonight if somebody doesn't answer me the question. Am I allowed to go
Yes.
no, quiet. Let me finish. Am I allowed to go to my own server and set my own rules? If you can't tell me yes or no, I'm going to mute this entire fucking server for the rest of the time I'm in here. There will be no talking allowed until somebody answers the question.
Yes. The
Shut
answer is
fuck-
yes. You
shut
are
your
allowed.
Stupid
But if
ass.
you do that, you
Shut-
cannot call your server.
Shut your stupid ass. Am I allowed, under those conditions, am I allowed to go back to my own server, set my own rules in my own server? Can I do that? Yes or no? That's all I want. I don't want yes, but. We'll get to the but after. Let's talk about yes first. Yes or no?
No.
No. Why? Whoever said no,
Because-
tell me why.
No, because it would be violating your own rules.
Okay, let's just say I'm a hypocrite. And I'm okay with violating my own rules. Okay, now I'm a hypocrite. Okay, so what? Now what? Okay, am I allowed to go to my own server or not and set my own rules or not? Sure, you just said I'm a hypocrite. Okay, I agree. I'm a hypocrite. Now what? Can I still do it? Nobody can give me a yes or no answer. It's a simple question. You guys can't. I mean, it's crazy that a room full of adults can't give me a yes or no answer. What
We
is
all
that?
just
What does
said
that say
no.
about the room full of adults that I'm talking to? They're all guilty. They can't give me a simple yes or no answer. And the one person that does is giving it to me in private message. Somebody type yes in private message and can't say it here.
Did you mute them?
I've been saying yes or
No,
no.
hold on. They haven't been muted. What do you have an answer for me? Am I allowed to go to my own server? Yes or no? Are you adult enough to tell me the answer?
Two people have just given you an answer.
Not
Me
you.
saying
I'm
yes.
talking to the clever guy. I'm talking to the clever guy over there who said, "Hey, did you mute them?" Okay, clever joke. I agree. Okay, now that you made the clever joke, and now that you all laughed at my expense, same question is still on the table.
It wasn't a joke. It was a serious question.
Okay, have you heard my serious question?
Yeah, I already said
Do you
no.
have you have a yes/no answer for me?
I already said no, but you're willing to be a
So
hypocrite.
no. Okay, so you don't believe. Can you tell me why you don't believe I'm allowed to go back to my own server and set my own rules on my own server? Tell me why.
Because you already violated your rules.
So, okay, have you ever violated any of your, like, you have a rule to get up in the morning at a certain time, right? Have you ever violated that rule?
Not
Yes or
willingly.
no? Huh?
Not willingly.
Okay, but have you ever violated? I didn't say it was willing or not. I just said, have you? Have you ever gotten up at a time that was against your rule? Yes or no?
Not willingly.
You haven't answered yes or no. Stop lying to me. Stop putting the conditions and answering a question I didn't ask. Have you ever gotten up in a time that you set for your standard? Yes or no?
Not willingly.
Okay, I will not move on from this point until you give me the answer. And you, until we get the answer question. I'll server mute everybody here. Hold on. I'm going to server mute. Nobody's going to be allowed to talk until you give me the answer. And if you leave, I'm going to put you on permanent ban. I'm never going to allow you to come back in this ever again. Think about that. I will never let you come back ever again. There's no second chances for you. If I ban you in this time and you make me do this, I don't want to do this. I don't ever want to permanently ban anybody. I always believe in second chances, even with assholes like you. But I'm going to make it your choice. If you never, and I mean never, I will write it down on my computer log to never let this guy in, to commit to that. If you want me to commit to that, I will. I don't want to, but I will. You really want me to never let you back in? Make it your choice right now. Let me know. I'm gonna have a conversation with you, and I'm stopping all conversations. I'm talking to you only right now. No other conversation. And what you decide in this conversation will determine if I ever see you again or hear from you again. If I hear your voice and I know the sound of your voice, I will never give you another answer. You will have to get it from somebody else. Sorry, I will never talk to you again. So this is pretty serious for me. I mean, I know it may be a joke for you. It can be funny for you, but you will meet the real serious consequence of never hearing from me and never getting an answer. I will not pay attention to you.
Very serious.
Okay, so give me an answer since you're still a jokester. Yes or no?
What's the question?
Okay, guess what? You made your decision, and now we're never talking again from this point forward. I will never address you. You will never hear me acknowledge you.
Wait, what was the question? Are you asking me if if I want to leave or if I want to get up in the morning?
Think about your future. Think about if I can help you out and give you a good life, or whether it's to be a dick like you and have people you. Think about which is, if you're a smart guy, think about what your life's gonna be like from this point on, from never talking to me. Is your life gonna be better? Or think about that, because I will never talk to you again. Think about if you're gonna be having a great life yourself the way you're doing things, or whether I could help you out. Think about that, because that's what's about to happen.
I'm thinking about it.
Your future. Will your life be better or worse? Consider it right now. Better or worse if you ever talk to me again? Tell me right now.
Whoa, can I have time to consider it?
No. Tell me instantly. I'm going to make a ban decision right now to never talk to you ever again, or you could just be the class clown forever and have fun things and live your fun life.
I'd rather live my fun life.
Okay. I will never talk to you again. Sorry. Okay. You will never hear from me talking to that guy ever again. And if anybody catches me talking to that guy again, I want you to remind me so I can keep me accountable to my promise. See, this is what I believe in: public accountability. Next time, I want you to keep me accountable to my promise. So anybody from now on who has a problem with me and wants to make fun of me, I want you to confront, at least have the ball facing me right here. And what I will do is the same thing I did with him. I'll make a choice. I will make you make a choice, whether you want to be around me or not. I will make you admit the truth. If you think you're a class clown and want to lie like him and pretend you're really above hanging out with people, I don't need you. I'm cool. Okay. If you want to lie to yourself, guess what? I've lied to myself like that. Okay, great. But think about after the joke is over and you have to go to your home and you're lonely because people don't trust you. Like, I don't trust that guy. Think about what your life is like. Do people trust you and call you to hang out with you? They did that to me today. Did they do it for you? People told me they love me today that I didn't even solicit their opinion. Did they tell that to you? I didn't tell people to say, hey, I love you because you're this cool person. But this person just came over to the house and told me that. I didn't call them and arrange that. Do people do that for you? So I'm going to go through anybody from now on who makes a joke, and I will make you make a choice of whether you think I could benefit you or whether you think you're going to go on humiliating kids for you think that's a moral thing to do for some reason, to just go around and make people suffer. Okay, you'll get to do it, but just without me from this point forward. Think about what your life will be like without hearing from me. Will it be better or worse? And if it's going to be better without hearing from me, then I recommend you go live a good life. That's me wishing you a good life. By your own admission, if your life is better without hearing my voice, then don't hear my voice, go away. By your own admission, your life will be better. There should be nothing to worry about, right? Right? Or is there something I'm saying that could help you? If you're not willing to tell the truth, but you're only willing to try to humiliate me, you're fucked, because from this point forward, I will just not talk to you. I will give all my energy and time to people who actually can benefit from me. I would never want you to suffer if I'm giving you bad advice. I would rather you leave if I thought I was giving you bad advice that wasn't based on my actual life experiences. So actually, you know what? Instead of, we could do this the even better way. I don't even have to. That's awesome. I never even thought of that. I'm going to do this. I just changed my mind. I'm going to go through you each one by one, and I'm going to have a conversation with you. Everybody else server muted, and I'm going to make you all decide right now who wants to be around me, who considers me like worth talking to, and who is just like here to humiliate me and thinks that they'd be better off without hearing. I'm going to decide that, so everybody in here will be accountable to being in here. That means they actually want to be in here, and they're not just like, lying to themselves of why they're here. Let's do it. Why didn't I think of that sooner? See, I love math. God, I got a Woody now. So math, Jesus Christ. All right, let's server mute everybody. And let's go through you one by one. God damn, son. Success, see? It's like that eureka moment. And that's how you feel in math when you make a math discovery. Just made a new math discovery. Let's fucking make people accountable right now, individually, so we can have a productive conversation instead of being interrupted by people who claim that they're more moral than me, which I agree with, and that they're brighter than me, which I agree with, and that they know how to live life better than me, and they would be better off without hearing from my voice, which I agree with. So let's put them to the test. Do they really believe that? I agree with that. Just like you guys require me to test my work, I'm going to test your work right now. This is dang, dog, we're in new territory. I like that. Somebody write that down somewhere. I'll write about it later. It's pretty enjoyable to find out. We can just figure out who wants to be here, and then we don't have to worry about interruptions anymore. We don't have to worry about people like trying to prank us. We can all trust each other. I want a room full of trustful people. This is going to be amazing. Fuck, why didn't I think of this sooner? It seems so obvious now that I think about it. Why didn't I think of it sooner? Fucking idiot. All right, let's try this. Explore. XPLORING. Save. And I'm going to start with difficult people first. People I don't get along with. Let's go with the green guy with the green thing. Are you there? Green guy with green thing.
Hey, what's up?
Yeah, you're the first guy. I'm going to figure out if I'm ever going to.
So many times, but.
Shh. Don't talk when I'm talking. You can talk when I'm not talking. Then I won't talk when you're talking. How's that? You agree with that?
Well, you cut me off so many times today.
Okay, right now I'm going to ask you a question.
I agree.
Do you want to be here or not? Because if you don't, you're never coming back. You will never hear from me again.
Yes.
Okay, if you talk while I'm talking, I will consider that you are lying to me, and I will not trust you. I already do not trust you right now. So I already want to get rid of you. So if you talk again, when I tell you what I'm about to tell you, I will know that you're lying to me. I will ban you, and you will never hear the sound of my voice to you again. I will never acknowledge you from this point forward. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Shut your fucking mouth down. Let me talk to you. And then I will shut my mouth and you can talk to me. Okay? Is that fair enough?
Yes.
Okay. I want you to be here too. I know you're fucked up. That's why you lie and cover your ass. I was just like you, but a smarter version of you. Okay? So I want you to get help. I want you to have a good life. Okay? But you have to trust that I have more life experiences than you. Because right now I don't trust you. You have give me no reason to trust you. But for some reason you trust me, correct? Yes or no? Give me only yes or no answer. Do you trust me? Yes or no?
What does it mean to trust you?
No. I said yes or no. I didn't say ask me a question. Do you trust me? Yes or no?
No.
Okay. So I want to solve that. I don't want to be around people who don't trust me, just like I wouldn't want to be around a person I didn't trust. I don't trust you either. And my solution to that is to get rid of you. I don't want to talk to you because I don't trust you. So that's what I want to solve that problem right now. That's why I want to ban you so I can never talk to you again. I want to get rid of people that I don't trust because I don't want to feel unsafe around. And I don't want you to feel unsafe around. I would always feel unsafe around somebody I didn't trust. So I don't want to, that's exactly the reason I don't want to be around you, because I don't trust you. I don't feel safe around you.
Can I say something?
No. I want you to tell me the truth.
Yes, I'm about to tell you the truth.
You just told me, no, the truth is you just told me you don't trust me. That's the end of the story. I don't trust you either. So I don't care what your excuse is from that point forward. The facts are that I just don't trust you.
Well, your definition of trust and my
Okay,
definition
I don't care.
of
You're telling me I'm wrong. I still don't trust. I'm not trusting anything out of your mouth. You don't understand anything out of your mouth because I don't trust you. I'm not listening to. So whatever you're saying, the sound you're making, I'm just ignoring. I'm putting my fingers in my ear because I don't trust.
Your definition of trust.
Okay,
and my
once again, okay, I'm going to press this ban button. If you don't tell me the truth, I'm going to give you one last chance. And I'm being dead serious. I don't want to press this button, but I will. I just demonstrated 2 seconds ago that I was willing to never talk to that dude again. You will be on that list of dudes I will never talk to again directly. You'll have to talk to somebody else. If you want to hear something from me, you'll have to get it from somebody else. So you tell me right now, do you trust me? Yes or no? And if the answer is no, I'm sending you away because I don't trust you either. If the answer is yes, then stop lying to me.
What does it entail to trust?
I will never talk to that guy again. So guys, hold me accountable. I know the sound of his voice too. That's why I'm going to the people that I don't trust. The people that cause me the most suffering, that I trust the least, I'm going to you first. So if you're hearing the batting order right now, this is an order how much I trust you probably. Oh, this guy for sure. I don't trust this guy at all. Let me unserver this guy. I should have picked him first. The guy with the ram's horns. Are you there? The guy with the ram's horns. Are you there? The white icon. Hello?
Yeah. Hey.
Are you there?
Yeah.
Oh, you're the different guy. I thought I was thinking of somebody else. It must be this guy right here. The guy with, hold on 1 second. The guy with the white cloud. Are you there? The guy with the white cloud at the top. Are you there?
Are you talking about me?
Yes. You're the guy I trust the least, actually. You're
Oh,
the guy.
great. Okay.
Listen. You're the guy I trust the least. You're the guy I feel the most afraid around. I feel like you're dangerous to me. I am so worried about you lying to me. I'm so worried about you. I'm so fearful of you lying to me. I have no idea to trust you at all. I'm sorry. I have no reason. So I don't feel good around anything you say. When you say things, it sounds like a creepy guy. I'm just grossed out by you. That's how I feel about you, because I don't. Listen.
Interesting.
Listen. Let me just say it. You disgust me. You make my skin crawl. I am so fearful of you because I don't trust you. You've lied to me in so many subtle ways. You're a great liar. You're just like me. That's why I'm so afraid of you. These guys make obvious lies, but because you're so bright, your lies are really good. Your lies are like my level lies. That's why I'm so scared of you, because you're that dangerous. So I trust you the least because you're so sophisticated with. You're just like a bright guy. You don't put cards on the table. You're a very bright guy because you know you can't do that in a competitive environment. Put your cards on the table is like suicide. That's like telling your competitor what you have. But damn, you are at my level. Lies you tell, and they're so subtle. That's what makes it. You're such a great lawyer because you always have an excuse. You always make it into a legalistic matter of the wording or this or that. You're never straightforward, just like me, never straightforward. Always a lawyer with people. But that wasn't the word you used last time. But remember, this time you didn't use that. See, every time you do that, it reminds me of me. It's like looking in a mirror at the evil version of me that I'm trying to get rid of. That's what that's my former life. You are reminding me exactly of yourself. Evil to the core, crooked like that, hiding with shame, and so good at. That's why I'm so afraid of you. You remind me of my evil, dangerous self back when I was a kid and I was feeling so neurotic. That's why I trust you the least. So you, of all people, I should have started with first. I should have been like, shit. I need to know whether you trust me at least, because at least I can hold you accountable to that. We can all hold. If you lie to me and tell me you're just here to do something evil, like you don't trust me, you're here for other reasons. I would be afraid that I was right, and I would be like, dangerous. I need to get away from him. So I'm asking you seriously right now. Do you trust me? Yes or no?
Absolutely not.
Okay, good. That's just what I thought. Just like me, deceptive, evil. So listen, I hate to tell you this, but from this point forward, I can never have this with you again because I don't trust you. I don't trust anything that comes out of your mouth.
But you're the one that's lied to me multiple times. You said you were 22 years old.
I agree. I have. That's because I'm a good liar like you. That's where looking in the mirror. I'm a good liar just like you. You know how you lied to me and said, hey, weren't you that guy? It sounds familiar like the voice. You want me to post the exact video? I was such a good liar. I knew exactly the video you were talking about because I know your voice. You're the guy that chuckles and says, oh, Manhood Academy, the chipmunk. I know exactly who you are. Do you want me to post the video of you? Is that okay? Can we all put all cards on the table?
Absolutely.
Okay. Let's do that. Let's put all our cards on the table. Okay. So you lied and I lied. I admit that. I agree. I just told you I'm a great liar. That's how I recognize you being a great liar. I admit that. I lie just like you. I have just as much shame as you. That's why I lie so good, because my life is so shameful. I agree with you. But
post the video, because I do believe you have me confused with someone else.
It doesn't matter. I still don't trust you. That's the end product of what all you've said to me. The end product of that is I don't trust you.
Well, neither do I trust you.
Okay, so then we're at a Mexican standoff. So I don't want to, people I don't trust, I don't hang around, I don't talk to. So from this point forward, I hate to do it, but I won't talk to you ever again. I will not acknowledge you because, again, I don't trust you and I have no reason to. And so I won't.
Is it because you're afraid?
Yes, I'm afraid of what you'll do. I don't know what you'll do because all your motives are so deceptive like mine. Mine were once.
Do you want to know my motives?
That's why we're having this conversation in the first place. I want to know everything.
Okay, so here are my motives. So I read your books, both of them. And I really do think that what you're saying would be very beneficial to a lot of people. But I can't trust it because you've lied to me. And so you're a hypocrite.
Right, I agree, but you didn't read that in my book. I already admitted that in my book. That's the part you didn't read. See, here's what it says in my book. This is what you didn't read, and this is what I teach in class. Yes, I am a hypocrite, but that's why we do this in public, because it's your job to catch me. That's how I know this. You know how I know this? Because I'm the best liar here, and that's how I caught you. You're just a little bit under me in the lying department, but you're almost as good as me. See, that's how I caught you. Because I know my techniques too. I know how to be more legalist than you can ever be. I am 1,000 times more legalistic. I'm 1,000 times more distractive with my question. I'm 1,000 times more deceptive than you. That's how I caught you. We are supposed to help each other. I am the greatest liar, you know. So you have to help me tell the truth, just like I am helping you right now to tell the truth.
Well, that's why I'm here. I'm here to make you accountable.
Yes, that's what I need. I need a guy like you who lies so well to hold me accountable. That's what I'm doing right now. That's what I'm telling you. I understand you because I am a liar just like you. You're a very sophisticated liar. That's why you don't trust me. That's why I don't trust you. You don't put your cards on the table just like I don't. That's why I wrote the book. I wrote my thoughts out loud so people could hold me accountable to my ideas.
So when you said there was a girl coming tonight, and then you came back.
Yeah,
Okay.
she came over.
And 5 minutes later, you came back, and you've been talking
Yeah,
to
I
her
know.
since. So
I
what
know.
happened?
I'll tell you what happened. So I'll read the text message she sent. Let's see here. I'm hearing and understanding what you are telling me about. You don't like me or think I should change. I need some reassurance from you that there is good that you see in me and that you like to be in my presence. So she's afraid that I don't like her. Do you hear that? She's afraid I don't like her. She needs reassurance. That's why she left. She wants to know that I like her before it's over. Do you hear that? That's why she left so early. Because she finally just broke down and said, I'm hearing and understanding what you're telling me about things you don't like about me, things I should change, like the problem she causes. She makes me feel guilty just like you. I told her that tonight. So that's what she's talking about. She's like, I'm hearing that, understanding that I make you feel guilty, but what you're telling me, that what you are telling me about things you don't like about me or things I should change. I need some reassurance from you that there is good that you see in me and that you like to be in my presence. See, she wants to know that I love her. That's why she left. I put my cards on the table. See, I'm a great liar, but see, you caught that. That's why I like you. I like you because you're so smart like me and you catch me. It takes a smart guy to hold a smart guy accountable, correct?
Sure.
Sure. Come on. The way you answer is so fucking disingenuous. See, I'm smarter than you.
Yeah, I
know
don't like.
you know I lie just like that.
Okay, I like to pretend to be modest, but you're right.
You see, we lie the same. That's why you keep trying to lie and like I'm going to believe it at some point. No, come on. I'm better a liar than you. That's why I know what you do. I do the same thing as you.
Yeah, well, you're twice my age, so I could get a lot better.
Yeah, but but I don't want you to. Wouldn't that make your life worse if you had to lie more?
Possibly, but you know, there are a lot of liars that get pretty high in life.
Yeah, but you know how I know you stopped lying? Because of math. You want me to tell you the math equation that told me you stopped lying?
Well, I mean, sure, you can say that, but I mean, there are other ways. I do know that lying is
for
bad.
everybody to know. It's so everybody can hold you accountable from this point forward.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Notice how when he stopped lying, every question I gave you, he just gave me an immediate casual answer. Like it was like a normal conversation. Like, yes, question, answer. Like we were only talking together. Like we're friends. That's how I want you to be. That I trust you. Instantly, I got a warm feeling in my heart when you started sounding that way. When you were like, yes, you caught me. Yes, this. And it's just like you gave up lying and you just started talking truthfully. Like I just felt instantly connected to you. I felt like that's me. That's my experience. I just stopped lying and now we're buddies. Now let's just talk about shit.
So why did you say that you were 22 years old?
When?
Last night.
Oh, because I'm a great liar. What do you think? I know that you calculate. As a smart guy, you're trying to calculate my age to find out who I am. So if I told you I'm 43, I already knew that because I'm a better liar than you. So I give you a fake age. You already know that because you're a liar.
So how can someone learn to be honest from someone?
Just like I told you, scrutiny. If we do this all in public, we're having this conversation about lies in public. You realize that? In front of all these people. So they are also there to keep us both accountable, the top liars. They know who the top liars are now. They should keep their eye on us most of all to make sure that we're helping them. That's what I learned.
But don't you think that sense of trust is a bit of an illusion if it requires scrutiny?
No, well, I don't know any other way, but if we don't have these conversations together, I know these people I trust. There's people I have these conversations with all the time. That's why I like hanging around them. And why would I not want to hang around people open and honest just like me? I don't want to hang around people like you who lie like my past, like I used to do.
I think what you do is you enjoy lying, but you also enjoy being called out on. I actually
don't. Listen, I don't. I feel so guilty lying because I know I'm clever enough to pull it off. That's the guiltiest feeling, is to know that I duped them. Not that I got away with it, but that I was smart enough to dupe them. That's what makes me feel the most guilty.
Was that always the case?
It's always been the case. Always. I've always felt guilty about being able to, well, see, I don't know. I just gave you a knee-jerk answer, but I'm thinking about it now. Was it always the case when younger and I told a lie, I felt guilty, I felt bad?
I don't think so.
Why not?
Well, because you said you're like me.
Yeah, okay. And? You didn't feel bad when you got away with stuff?
Well, it really depends. I mean, not until I was older.
I like whenever I heard something about how men should act, like, you know, like don't look at that or don't. All I can think about is why do I have a boner? Or try to be a nice person, or don't try to get hard on, or don't try to, you know, be, I don't know, however you should morally be around women and men. I never had any direction for that, but I just know what you shouldn't do. So how would I know to do anything really?
Right. Well, I think now that we both have our cards on the table,
You don't
or
have
maybe
to.
not. Maybe
Yeah,
not.
that's why
Okay.
I don't trust you. You're a liar still, and you know that, and I know that because I'm the better liar than you. I'm responsible for catching you. I already know you're still lying because you still are like, hey, the trial's over, right? No, it's just started. It's just started. You haven't.
Oh shit. Okay, it's gonna take a while. Okay.
I'm not waiting for.
Sorry.
Okay.
So I stated my belief.
You in your condition right now, I trust nothing you do because I would never trust me around anybody. But in the way I was back then, I would not trust me around anybody. I was not accountable to anything, anybody. I was never accountable to anybody. Now I'm accountable to people. I'm accountable to all these people in this audience here. They know that what I say, I have to somehow try to hold my word to it. If I don't, they have to. It's their job to hold me accountable to it.
I mean, you're semi-accountable. You have everyone muted.
Well, I'm going to hear from them. They're all witnesses right now. They're hearing. I'm going to get to everyone here. I'm going to have a. And when we're done having individual conversations, I'm comment on it. So I'm not muting anybody. I'm not censoring anybody. I want everybody's opinion on everything we've said tonight. And I'm still waiting for yours because if I can't decide I trust you, I got to leave you forever right now. And I'm making
my opinion on you. You mean?
What's that?
My opinion on you?
Well, I don't care what your opinion on me is. I care about my opinion of you. It is, and in my opinion of you, I just told you I don't trust you, and because I don't trust you, I can't be around you. I don't want to be around people I don't trust. I want to be around people who tell the truth. I've learned to tell the truth, and it set me free. I don't want to be a guy who's continually hiding things and lying about and pretending about life. I don't want to be that person.
I agree. I very much agree. I think what you talk about is.
If you agreed, you wouldn't be lying to me right
No,
now.
hold on. Let me finish.
No, I don't want to hold on because I'm not listening to anything you're saying. You're talking like I'm listening. I'm not. I don't trust you. I just told you that. I'm not listening to words that's coming out of your mouth.
So you're right for the wrong reasons.
Okay, but I still don't trust you. The point is I don't trust you. That's the point. I don't trust you. So I have to make a decision right now. Be around a guy I don't trust. I want to trust you, and I don't. So I'm just putting my cards on the table right now in front of everybody so they can hold me accountable to what I'm saying. Don't trust you, and I don't want to be around a person I don't trust because I am a trustful guy now. That's why this girl wrote me this text message. She wants me to tell her I love her. She doesn't want to just make sure I'm not going to hurt her. See, she wants me to tell her I love her before it's over, but she wants me to reassure her, just like I want reassurance, just like you want reassurance.
So why didn't you tell her? How come she left?
Now you're deflecting again, just like a liar would do. That's exactly what is a liar.
Well, I want to know.
Better liar than you. I do the same thing. So once again, I'm not listening to anything you say. I'm like, I can't trust you. The end result is I just can't trust you. You're deflecting again. You're telling me, what about you? How did you feel? What did you do? So you want to take all the attention away from you, just like I did. I wanted to get all the attention away from my shame as far as possible. That's why I became such a good liar. My shame was so painful. It scarred me, hurt me so bad. I carried it every day. That's why I had to get so far away from people discovering it because it was painful. It was like when I growing up and having acne, like that type of embarrassing, painful, that type of thing. So you remind me of the life I left behind. You are that right now. So I have to make a decision to be around you or not right now.
Would you like to help me?
I would like to help you, but I already told you the conditions. And I don't want to try to help somebody who's going to kill me or do something bad to me or hurt me in some way, be harmful to me. I would be stupid to be around a person like that. Would you want to be around me if I was harming you or possibly you? I would call you insane.
But your mic broke out a little bit.
I said, would you want to be around me if I was like a dangerous person?
Well, actually, that wouldn't necessarily be the only thing in my consideration whether or not you're dangerous.
Okay,
I
well,
mean,
I
I
didn't
can
ask.
learn things from dangerous
I didn't
people.
ask you the considerations. I just said if we found out that I was dangerous, would you want to be around me? You found out I was dangerous, would you want to? Like, would you let me let a dangerous person live at your house? Yes or no?
No.
Okay, so that's how I think of you. Dangerous. I don't trust you. I don't want to be around a guy like you. Unless you're going to tell me the truth, you're no good to me because you're just like me, a really good liar. So please, if I'm begging you, please, if you care about your fucking life, your fucking future, tell me the truth. Otherwise, this is the last time we can have this conversation. I can't be. I'm begging you right now. Go ahead. All that calculating is exactly what a liar does. That's how I know you're thinking.
Well, I mean, the truth is that you're right. I'm a liar. So
I know that. I know that already. I didn't ask for acknowledgement.
So is everyone.
I already knew that.
So I already told you why I want to be here.
Okay.
It's because to hold you accountable.
Okay. These people here I trust. You I do not trust. Why would I ever trust a dangerous person to hold me accountable? I don't know. I couldn't trust anything out of your mouth. I don't trust anything out of your mouth. How would I know if you're telling me something harmful? No, because anything out of your mouth. I don't want to be around a guy who I trust nothing that comes out of him. Go away from me right now of your own choice, because I'm going to ban you.
But I know you don't want to do that.
I know I don't, because you're a liar like me. I can relate to you because you're a liar like me. I can sympathize with why you're doing it. So that's why I'm giving you more chances than other people, because you remind me of me.
Yeah, but I already stated my belief.
No, I am going to make the choice for you right now. If you don't make it, I'm going to make the choice for you right now. And I'm serious with you. You're causing me fucking grief, man. I'm got to make the choice right now. I got to do this. For my own safety, I got to do this. I be around.
Hold on. I'm shitty at math, so I don't.
Oh,
I'm willing to be honest.
Are exactly excuses I would make, and that's exactly why I don't trust you. You just make.
Well, listen. Hold on.
I don't want to hold on.
Relax.
Stop lying to me.
If you know what it was like to be me, right? And
Yes,
so if you do, then you at this point you wouldn't know what it's like to be honest. So obviously, if I've never been honest, putting me on the spot and expecting me to be able to do it.
I understand that, but that's why I give you the math assignment there. The 1, 2, 3. It's already up there. It's already up there. I'll tell you what. I'll give you an easier choice. I will only do this for you though, because you're the guy I trust the least. You're the guy I trust the least. You're the guy that sickens me the most because you remind me of my former self. So I'm going to give you an extra option just to so that it was the chance I'd give myself if I were in your shoes. Instead of me banning you forever and never talking to you, I will give you the option of you never talking to me. I will not allow you to address me until you at least trust me and at least say, hey, I trust you finally. Okay. Until that point comes, you're not allowed to talk to me. So that's a little better than banning, because at least you can. It's not a final solution, but it's nearest to a final solution that comes for a liar like you.
I think that's fair because after you go down the list and you're held accountable, maybe I'll be able to trust you. Okay,
and maybe number one, I still don't trust you. You lie so well. Good for you, bravo.
I mean, so do you, man.
No, bravo. I know I'm better than you. That's how I caught you. I'm a better liar than you. That's why you're insulting my intelligence right now. Like, I don't know what you're doing. You're insulting my intelligence. So I will give you the option. I will. What's the one?
Listen, I'm trying to get better. I understand.
You don't get
the
better.
reason why people lie is because they're deficient in spiritual energy.
You don't get better by making excuses. You get better by accepting the outcome and trying to do something about the outcome. The outcome is, I don't like you. I don't trust you. I don't want you around me. That is the outcome of all your behavior. All your lies have produced is, I don't trust you. Therefore, I don't like you. Therefore, I don't want to be around you. That is the outcome. Until you're willing to accept that outcome, we can't solve anything. We can't solve anything. That's math. We can't solve anything. That's why math is so great. Math catches liars even like me. I love math. My romance is with math because math finally helped me out. All the people couldn't help me out. Math finally helped me out. Isn't that weird? Some invisible abstract thing helped me out when all the people helped me out. Math helped me out. Fuck. Math is the only thing that can keep me accountable because I can't tell a lie. I'm so bright, I realize I can't lie in numbers. I can lie in letters and words. That's simple. That's child's play. But in numbers, there's no way I could lie.
Can I ask you a question?
Listen, that's why I love math so much now. Because math helps you not lie. You can never lie around math. It's impossible. Yes, go ahead.
So I'm trying not to lie, but there's something inside of me. Hold on. No. But there's something inside of me blocking.
Yeah, it's called the shame. The same thing, the same reason I lie. You already know what it is. You just don't want to name it. You already know what it is. It's the shame you feel. Same shame I feel. You already know what it is. It's just you don't want to deal with it. And it's just like I didn't want to deal with it. And that's why I was so broken my entire life. That's why I was so helpless my entire life. That's the same thing you're experiencing, the shame.
Okay. So it's going to be like a psychotherapy session
No,
where I dredge up all of my pain from my
now
past.
you're trying to just like I would lie to do. I would try to dismiss it by cleverly associating with something negative like psychotherapy. Like, the current
It's not negative.
term would be like, haha, those stupid psychobabble people. Like how everybody's dismissive, the snobs are, the leftists are dismissive of the conservatives, the flyover states. What are those country bumpkins now? That's the same thing I do as a liar too. That's why, again, I don't trust anything out of your mouth. And we're at the same outcome.
Okay.
Remember how I told you to experience how I got over the addiction and I finally surrendered? That's how I know you haven't. That's why your life hasn't changed. You haven't done the thing that I've done, surrender. You haven't accepted that there's a problem there. That's why you can't solve anything. You don't think there's a problem there. You're hiding that the fact is a problem because the problem is so shameful. Same with me. I was always hiding it because it was so shameful. There was no solution. And people like whoever came in here to make fun of us, are the people we encounter in real life all growing up. And there's no solution. There's no hope. That's why we started lying. The reason people lie is because you give them no way out. That's why you lie, because society doesn't give you a way out of your problem. There's no way out of your shame other than to lie about it. That's how I know you're such a good liar. That's why I was such a good liar. There's no way out of your shame. I finally found a way out. That's why I wrote a book about it, to help you out. So I'm trying to teach you how to do it the easy way instead of the 43 years of suffering I had to go through.
Okay. So like most people, I had fucked up parents, just like you.
Most people. Why are you talking about most people? Because you want, just like I lied, and I do. I go, yeah, like most people, we're all in this together, right? I'm not as bad as you. You're not bad as me. We're not better than each other. See, that's how I know you lie, because I do the same thing. Because what that lie does is it says, I'm not really bad. I'm just kind of like identifying with you bad people. We all had bad experiences together. That's all that says. And I know that because that's the exact lie I tell too.
Okay, so then
come on, guys, it's not as bad because the age of consent is this in other countries. It's the same as the United States. Same girl I fuck. See, I know I'm smart to do that too. I'm smart to use the legal system too. Helps me lie about my shame better. I'm smart like you, but I'm smarter because I have more experience. I'm trying to help you out of your shameful life, just like I finally was able to get out of my shameful life by learning how to be accountable for my thoughts. I'm trying to help you with that.
Okay, so I did have, a fucked up childhood.
I'm sorry. You just said this base thing again. I already know your childhood's fucked up. I already know that. You're worried that I'm going to go just like you would do, make fun of me. But that's not how I learned how to. I learned that just doing what you do and you guys go around and try to shame people doesn't do anything. It just makes them more resentful of people like you that shame them their entire life. It just makes me resent you more. It doesn't solve anything. But I finally learned how to solve it. If you address the shame, the problem goes away. Then there's no reason to make fun of a person. Another human being should never be made fun of. But you guys are like, that's perfectly okay to try to get a person to kill themselves, to make them suffer. as an enjoyable
Well,
pastime.
truthfully, I think I was the one who was trying to get you to not kill yourself when you did sound like you were, getting there.
Yeah, but I told you that's when these guys depressed me. That's why I realized it was stupid. It's really my fault because I'm learning how to be accountable. And one of the things I just learned today, which I was telling people to write down, is that I need to tell people what I really think of them. I need to stop lying to you because I'm a nice guy too. Like the only reason I didn't tell you you were such a great liar, I was thinking about it all day. But the only reason I didn't tell you is because I didn't want to hurt your feelings. Because I'm a nice guy too, just like you. I grew up being told to be polite, whatever, nice. So I didn't want to tell you what I really thought. I'd be like, you're the most deceptive liar, fucking disgusting, just like me, just like I was disgusting. So I didn't want to tell you that because I didn't want to hurt your feelings. I was feeling like a little like, guy's trying to help himself out. But the feeling of me being around a dangerous person just never went away. So I put up with it, and then finally like, I got to deal with this. So I realized, wow, see, even I wasn't dealing with it, and was still causing this. And I'm dealing with it. Like, I feel so much better after this because after we talk now and we find out who doesn't trust me and I find out who I don't trust, we're all our cards on the table. Now, from now on, we can all hold each other accountable to that. So everybody in the room from this point on will be somebody I will appreciate and want to hang around with and want to be in their life. And same with, I would hope they'd feel the same way about me. And that means I'm forming a community of people who I trust and they trust me and we're good to each other. I think that would be the bottom line, that we each have good lives. And if one of us is having a bad life, something's wrong. If one of us is suffering, something's wrong. But I don't want you to be a part of my life if I can't trust you.
Okay, so obviously, if I want to stay, I must address my shame.
Okay,
correct?
all the stalling you're doing is exactly what I do, but I do it. I'm a better staller than you. I'm a better guy who distracts and says, hold on, let me just pretend like I'm discussing it, like I don't know what I'm thinking. I don't know that I'm panicking right now. That I don't know that I got caught. That I don't know I feel more embarrassed right now. That I don't know it feels like how I feel all the time. You think I don't know that? Remember, I said I lie better than you. I know your intricate thought process. I know how complicated it is. That's why I like you if you were honest, because you're truthful and help me out. You could help me with my life, but as a dishonest person, you can't help me out.
Okay, just move on to the next person then.
Okay, from this point forward, then, I'm never going to hear from you until you finally admit that you trust me, and I will test you. I will find out immediately whether it's a true statement or not, because I will just use math. You will be caught. So if you tell me a lie, because remember, I'm giving you the one chance this time. So I'm going to serve you, and at any point when you finally, I'll just freely let you request it in private chat that you want to have the conversation. We'll have it in public again. We'll have the same conversation again, and you will admit to everybody that you finally trust me, and they will hold you accountable. So if there's some reason I feel bad around you, like hey, I don't trust you, everybody should be saying, hey, wait a second. You said you trusted him. Why is there a problem? Something's off. They will know that something is in the math is wrong. They will check the work, and they will hold everybody in this, all of us, accountable to what we just agreed upon right now. So I'm going to give you that one chance. And then if you lie to me again, I will go full on ban. And then that is, from that point forward, we are done completely. Is that fair enough to you?
Yes, that's fair.
Okay. So when you message me again, we will have this conversation again, and then it will be real. I mean, I know you're panicking just like I panicked when I thought about it in the future, but it's going to be final the next time we talk. You're the only guy I'm going to make this exception for in this entire room, because you remind me of me. You are deceptive just like me. That's what's scary. It's like looking in a mirror. So I'm gonna serve you from now on until that you tell me you trust me, and we're gonna have this conversation again in public, and you or me are gonna decide whether I trust you or not. All right. Let's go to exploring math. Do you trust me? Exploring the Skelly. What's the next one?
Yeah.
Yo, do you trust me?
I mean, I trust you most of the time.
But that's not relevant to me. What's really relevant is if I trust you or not. Do you think I trust you or not? Yes or no? Do you think I trust you?
No.
Yes or no? I can't. Are you cut out?
No. I don't think you trust me.
No, I actually do, because you were talking and saying all the things that were in your mind, and you don't realize, like, you were in the other server and I was listening to you secretly. I was just kind of in the server just doing other shit, and I was like, oh wait, some guy's talking, and I heard what you said to some other dude, and I was so shocked because normally in class you're very like you play poker too, you lie a lot too. I didn't realize you were so clever at lying. You're like almost like this guy at lying because you're so
God.
clever. You're such a smart guy, and I appreciate that about you. That's why when I heard you actually thoughts at, I was like, wow, that's why I started liking you, because you are very forthright now. You put your cards on the table. So like, this is a smart guy who's putting his cards on the table. I would love to talk to a smart guy who I could trust. That'd be cool. I've never had that experience before. So I was like, damn, I like this guy. I want him around. So that's exactly how I feel about you.
No way. I don't even trust you now.
Don't trust me, trust the math, right? I made a claim in public, and now people should hold me accountable to it, right? You don't need to trust me right now. I'm just saying we should just trust the statement, not trust the statement. We should test the statement. Like, because I said, I liked you for those reasons. So let's see what happens with our relationship, okay?
Because like I always feel like these guys, like I always wait for a guy. Like I always thought like there's got to be a guy that I can trust. But I realized like that's not gonna happen. Like there's nobody to trust. Like there's nobody out there is fucking moron. Nobody's out there like here's my cards on the table. Like I thought. No, maybe I'm just like I kept being stupid my whole life. Like I thought like there's gotta be some guy out there, but there's nobody. And that's what I like about. You didn't know that you were an artist because, and I go back when I was a kid, and I was like drawing stuff, and I never was a good like I was never ever good at drawing, and I just kept trying, and like I would watch just like you, I would watch heaps of movies, like thousands, and I thought I was gonna be a director and all that, but I was like, but then I realized like I would pick.
Cut out the last part after director. What you cut out after director?
I never felt confident about it, but going back and looking at it, I should have been confident because after thousands and thousands of movies, I actually picked specific scenes, specific dialogues, and I realized there's that.
This is. I realize why I like you so much, because everything you say is so stimulating. I want to ask you 1,001 questions because all the things I think about, and I'm like, it's like Wes Anderson directing, like his Wes Anderson movies. Like you're a dude I would hang out with and just talk for like hours with a bunch of dudes around like a campfire. It'd be like fun. Like see, when you tell me what's on your mind, I am so stimulated because you're so bright and thoughtful about all the little details that I think about too. Like all those little Wes Anderson things. I want to discuss art with you and why I make things and how I make them and all the shit that like how I painted on my walls. I want to discuss all the photos and shit I'm making and the dog book I'm making. I want to share all those fucking details with somebody, but I've never found a person. That's why I'm like, you notice all those details just like I do. And then I'm like, fuck, I got excited because I'm like, finally an intellectual who recognizes all the details in life that I pay attention to, like math. Who can I have this genius conversation about math with? Other than exploring the guy I just talked to, which he's a bright guy, but he's a liar like me, so we can't have the conversation yet. But you are like the after. You know what's funny? You came in the order because you're like the after picture of him. He's bright, but because he lies, he's repulsive. But if he just told the truth, he'd end up just like you. You're the guy I actually want to, like when you started talking in depth about all the little details, I was like, yes, that's what I think about. I want to talk to you. I want to have a private conversation with you about art. See, he doesn't realize like that's exactly why I want him to stop lying. So he could be like you and he could be a guy I'm like, fuck, let's hang out, bros. Because I'm like, let's go camping. I know what you like to talk about shit. I like to talk about shit. Let's call a bunch of friends up. Let's all go camping together. Like that's the fucking thing. When you tell me what's on your mind, that stimulates me to go, I want to hang out with this dude.
It's like almost like automatic. Like even like people would constantly make me feel.
Let me tell you one last thing because I don't want to take up everybody's time because I already like talking to you. So I want to get to the people first that I don't like talking to. Okay, so I'll call you right back. Right? Remind me. We'll pick this up because I want to remember. I want to talk about art with you. All right. Yo. All right. I'll just I'll fucking serve me for a second. All right. Next guy with a little sunset. Are you there?
What's up?
Sunset. Hey, do you trust me at all?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, sure sounds like a lie to me because that's what I would say if I was like gonna fucking think some guy was a retard and go, yeah, sure, whatever, just laugh it off like it's no big deal, yeah, of course, it's I'm cool, it's casual, it's cool, bro, no problems here, nothing suspicious here, yeah, whatever. Does that sound familiar?
No, I'm a terrible liar.
No shit. That's why you're so. That's why I don't fear. I don't fear you like the. Remember the guy I was just talking to 2 guys ago?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's so much brighter than you. We're both laughing at how stupid your lie is. Like how like yeah, I fooled everybody. You're fucking joke. You're a joke. I could write a lie script for you that you would like marvel. You'd wet your panties. My lies were so good, and you tell me this shitty, stupid lie. Come on, man.
You think I'm lying?
You think I'm lying? Are you putting the burden on me again, like a liar would? Guy would do? Shift the burden to you? Huh? Nobody knows what you're doing, huh?
What? Like, I don't understand what you're talking about burden. I mean, I just asked you if you thought I was lying.
I'll tell you the end story. Listen, since you're such a bad liar and I'm bored by you, I'm bored by bad liars. I was actually afraid of the other dude. At least he's a good liar. I had a reason to like be like aware of him. You are just such a horribly bad liar. I'm like, okay, good. You're smarter than me. Good. I'm bad. You're funny. Okay, great. I fall asleep. That's what you're so. I know you think you're so clever, but I'm just like, I'm so much more clever than you. I could do it so much better than you. I'm so much funnier than you. If I really wanted to be so much funnier than you, and you're just insulting me with like these knock joke versions of like ridicule.
Was there a question in that?
Yeah, there's a question right now. Do you want to be here or not? Because if I'm gonna ban you right now, and I'm making the choice to never talk to you again. And because you're such a bad liar, you're such a shitty liar, I'm not even gonna care as much as the other dude. At least I gave him chances, and I did made a totally different deal with him. But you, if you're gone, I'm like, I won't even care. I won't even think about you. At least I won't feel that bad. The other guys I feel bad about, but you, I don't feel bad because you're such a bad liar.
Like what do you? I'm confused.
Okay,
what
so
you want from me?
You don't tell me. You don't want to tell me the truth right now. I'm just going to ban you. I'm just going to get rid of you because I don't trust you. Therefore, I don't like you. I just don't trust you. Therefore, I don't like you.
Well, the truth is, I think I understand you somewhat, so I think I can trust what you're doing because I feel like I understand what you're going to do.
Yeah, sure. You just lied to me and said, yeah, sure.
I just told you, right?
You insult my intelligence. You think I'm a dummy.
No, don't.
Yeah, you do. If you didn't think I was a dummy, you would actually respect me. You wouldn't tell me something stupid like, yeah, sure.
So you think I would lie to you, right? Wouldn't that be disrespectful?
Right now, and that's why I don't trust anything you're saying right now. I don't trust anything you're saying right now.
How do you know I'm lying?
I don't. That's the point. I don't.
So then why are you saying that I'm lying then if you don't know?
Because I don't know, and I'm about to make the choice for you right now. You are so annoying, and I'm so disgusted by you, and I so trust you so little that I'm just going to ask you one last time, and then I'm going to push this button. So if you don't answer me, I'm going to push the button, and I won't feel that bad about it because you give me no reason to feel bad about it.
How did it feel when your mom kicked you out at 18?
You're funny. Okay, good. Have a good life then. I guess you're funny, and I guess whatever life you have that involves making people, you will continue to have, and I will just continue to have my miserable life without you. I guess you'll be better off because you won't have to hear from a loser like me. So congratulations on your new